So today I'm going to be explaining how to throw a Frisbee backhand and forehand style. Now, I've been playing Ultimate Frisbee for about 3 years. I'm also on the team at Marist College here, and in those 3 years I've witnessed a lot of people just throwing the Frisbee incorrectly, and it's kind of cringy when you look at it. And this is kind of what it looks like when someone throws it incorrectly. All right, this is a backhand. So you notice that it went straight up and then straight down. Okay, that was because the Frisbee was not parallel to the ground when I released it. So I'm going to be explaining how to throw backhand and forehand, and I'm going to do that in 3 simple steps, and that is hand placement, arm movement and wrist movement, and foot placement. Okay, now foot placement, in Ultimate Frisbee, you're always going to have a pivot foot. So my pivot foot is always my left foot because I'm a righty, and so we're gonna just kind of do one of these. All right, you have to get really used to just moving on your pivot foot. And with a backhand throw, what you want to do, you want to kind of push the disc into your palm just like this, and you're gonna have your index finger along the rim. You're gonna have these 3 fingers tucked inside the rim, and you're gonna have your thumb just resting on the top like this, however you feel comfortable. You're gonna have this foot planted, all right, and then you're gonna step out like this when you move, okay? And you're also gonna have to tuck in the Frisbee into your body just like this, and then step out and release, okay? So it looks a little bit like this. So notice that was a very straight throw, okay? It went straight up and it landed straight down, okay? It was very parallel to the ground, and that was because when I released it, the Frisbee was parallel with the ground, okay? So it's just like this. I don't want to release it like this. I don't want to release it like this, otherwise it'll fly into the ground just like that. So now we're going to be getting into the forehand throw, and this is also known as a flick, probably because of the flick of your wrist when you release it. Okay, so again, hand placement. This is going to be a little tricky. You're going to have to place your hands just like a gun. Don't mind the train in the back. It's going to be just like a gun, your hands. And these 2 fingers are going to be along the rim of the Frisbee, and then your thumb is going to go right here, just like a backhand, okay? And then these 2 fingers are just going to be resting inside your palm, okay? Now you're going to have a lot of hand strength to balance the Frisbee and make it parallel to the ground, okay? And so what the arm movement looks like, your elbow is always close into your hip, just like this, all right? And there's really not much arm movement because, like I said, it's just a flick, so it's just like that, all right? And just a little flick and the right amount of spin, a Frisbee can go like 100 yards. It's crazy. So now I'm gonna explain the foot placement. All right. So remember your pivot foot. Okay. So keep that. Now you need to step out and then throw the Frisbee. Okay. So it looks a little bit like this. Okay. Now I stepped out with my dominant foot, and I released with that same hand. So it looks just like this. All right, so now you know how to throw a Frisbee correctly.